The nice thing about Maret that I think everyone can agree on is because we're a K through 12 school, all of the grades are so close.
Yeah.
And I don't feel like there's I mean, obviously we were intimidating, but we're intimidated as well. But I think that there's such a bond and a connection that's made because we're all on the same campus and because we see each other every day. And like, I have tons of first graders who wave to me and say, "Hey, Allie, how's your day going?" And I'm like, "I'm great. I love you guys." So that's a really nice feature about Maret.
Also, there's a babysitting list as well. So a lot of the parents call up of lower schoolers and call up upper schoolers for babysitting, and then that's cute too because the kids recognize you and they kind of think it's the coolest thing ever to have a high schooler that knows who they are and kind of like, look, they know me.
Yeah.
I think one of my favorite memories is like when I was in lower school, going to watch the musical was like a huge thing, and I went every year and I absolutely loved it. And then like as you get older, when you actually know people that are in the musical or you're in the musical, it like gives you a whole new perspective of it, and just going through that every year was really nice progression.
Yeah. Being on both sides of that.
Yeah.
Because I even had like, when my mom was subbing the other day, I went into their classroom and they were like, "You were in the musical?" And I was like, "Yeah, I was." And they were like, "That is so cool." And I was like, "You guys can be in it too."
When I was in lower school.
I feel that way about sports here too. Like we got to go to homecoming games when we were little, and they threw like a little pep rally just for the lower schoolers. And I thought like the varsity athletes were really cool, and like I wanted to play soccer, and then I got to play soccer here, and like still love homecoming now, 13 years later. So definitely really.
It's cool growing up with these kids because you have all these shared memories and experiences. You know you're gonna keep in contact, and like next year I'll be calling Antonia and being like, "Oh, remember the time when," all that kind of stuff.
I think it's great being able to interact, just being on a campus of K through 12, and going to cafeteria, passing by the first grade classroom, and I've loved that. And I definitely have. When I was younger, I totally looked up to the upper schoolers and thought that they were so cool. And now that I'm one, it's definitely a very